Hi, friends, and welcome to another episode of the
Dynamic Duo.
Here we are. In case you don't know it already, I'm Keri Parker.
I'm Kyley Paul.
There she is. That's Kyley Paul. And today is book review day, friends. And there's a bit of a mishap here. I was challenged to read Now or Never, Your Epic Life in 5 Steps by Alexi, Panos, and Preston Smiles. And if you didn't watch our last book review, friends, watch it because I'm right. That one over there said she was going to hand me the book. Didn't happen, friends.
That was the plan. I couldn't find it.
And I could not find it either. I don't pay for Audible. I get my books from the library or download from a free site, but I could not find that book anywhere.
I don't think it's on Audible either. I had the physical copy.
So I don't know what's up with that book, but it's hard to get, friends. So I did not read it, but I read some reviews and summaries to see if it's something I should go back to. So I really want your opinion on this, guys. Let me know if this is a book I should read, because I know people have different opinions, and I think they were pretty much 50-50 on adamantly, which is weird. There wasn't a lot of like 3 out of 5 stars. It was 5 stars or -1 stars people were giving this book. I think the reviews that were positive were saying, yes, it helped me a lot. It's very motivational. I liked how they brought in their own stories. And then on the other side of the fence, people were saying that they did not connect enough with their own stories and situations and circumstances. And a lot of people felt there was a lot of platitudes that had been used already. And there were some victims that were very offended that they took the stance that everything in your life is your responsibility. So I did read a lot of reviews to that regard. So again, friends, I really want to hear from you on this, your thoughts, your opinions, if you've read the book, if I should read the book, because I that's what I'm going to judge on, if I should go back to this book. Kyley, when did you read this book and what are your thoughts on it?
I read it like in 2018. And the reason I liked it was it helped kind of illustrate how, specifically in relationships, whether that's a family relationship or a romantic relationship or a friend relationship, how situations are perceived differently by party A and party B, and that how that results in whatever, an argument, a disagreement, and then how it can be resolved, and also how to manage and organize things in your life going forward. So specifically, like if you're living with someone, for example, and you lived alone for a long time and you are used to just certain ways and certain things are very important to you, the other person might not have lived the same way as you. So there's going to be some transitioning and getting to know each other and understanding what is important to person A, what is important to person B, and how you can work together and communicate effectively instead of communicating defensively, to resolve that and kind of create a life. And I don't really think I would agree with people's reviews saying that they're offended that it's your responsibility for everything that happens. I think people that do a lot of personal development and self-awareness work understand what they meant by that and how that actually translates. And I'm not going to get into it here on my perspective of that, but I will just say, if anyone is interested in reading the book, I wouldn't let that particular sentiment kind of taint your expectations of the book, because I don't think that's what was meant in that context. And that's a way deeper issue for another day that maybe we'll touch on at some point with the dynamic duo, maybe in a workshop. But yeah, so that's kind of the reason that I suggested it to you on your reading, is how it navigates relationships and communication and perspective within relationships.
That's a good point, because I actually did watch a few interviews with them to get some more information on the book. And that was one thing that she had said, that when you're having a discussion, argument, something, obviously one person has one opinion of it and another has another opinion, but what could be our opinion, together? Because obviously one person feels they're right and the other person feels they are correct in the situation. What could we do to make it, ours? So I did appreciate that point. But again, friends, is that enough for me to read this book? So let us know. And I want to hear from you. So Kyley, what will my next book be that I promise I'll read it?
I have it. Ooh, someday is not a day in the week. So that I actually physically have here.
Oh dear. Here we go, friends.
I know you guys love when I do this.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's here.
Everybody enjoy the back of Kyley's hair for a minute. Back of her sweater. Isn't that nice? Looks like a peach, maybe salmon. I'm not sure. Yeah. So
here it is. I found it. Success. My first success. Someday is not a day of the week. There we go. She's gonna get it today, physically in person.
Yay!
Success.
There we go. I'm gonna read this book. It's right there, friends. You can look back on this. Here we go.
I got it.
Stay tuned for my next book review.
I met the author of this, Sam Horn. She's awesome. So she was at a women's conference, a company of women that gets together in Burlington every year, which is a phenomenal conference and a really, really great day of networking. And a lot of my mentors actually go there. So Ann Day organizes it. Mara Kashi was one of my mentors, and she goes there. So highly recommend the book. Good. Awesome female Canadian entrepreneur. And yeah.
Awesome. Shout out to those ladies. Thank you very much, Kyley. This has been another episode of the
Dynamic Duo. See you guys.
See ya.